Hello, hello. We are back with Terra Nullius. Things are getting
And we're
crazy.
all pissed at
Yeah.
the GM.
I mean, what's new?
So, everybody roll initiative. So the thing is, we have so many people on this map. There's no way that we're gonna actually run this as like a combat with everyone in it. But there are monsters, and there are things that need to happen in a certain order. So...
Mine's an 18 with Jack of all trades.
Okay, cool.
15, not bad.
So let
I'll take
me
it.
roll for a couple of important players here. So first, you got Calvitus Neximus. There we go.
Now remember, his speed is halved because he has 2 levels of exhaustion.
It's true. It's true.
Does he
And
get
he's tied up.
bound.
disadvantage on advantage or an initiative because he's exhausted?
Yeah, what is the exhaust?
I don't think you can have.
exhaustion.
Because if it's
someone look up the
if it's an
exhaustion
ability check,
I'll look it up.
because if initiative is an ability check, right, then he'd have disadvantage on it. I think with exhaustion.
Conditions, exhaustion.
Yeah, initiative is an ability check, so if that's a thing.
So yeah, he has disadvantage on ability checks and his speed is halved. That's it. If I didn't let him sleep, he would have had disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws, and his hit points maximum would have been halved.
Why did you let him sleep? Oh my
Because
gosh.
I don't know, like for some reason I thought that the 3rd level of exhaustion was when like they had to start making death saves, so I should have looked at it beforehand.
Plus, you're not trying to kill him. You're just
Right.
trying to make sure he's not a threat.
Yes, I go before Calvitus. Yes.
I think most of us do. Yeah, I think we all do. Because I'm like, if I see like commotion going on, then I immediately want to go out there to like.
Oh, I'm gonna run up and
Find
kick the
him.
barrel if nobody else is going to.
Oh, do it. I mean, sorry,
all
Jordan,
right.
but like.
He's not even here, and we're killing him.
Yeah, so Toity, you are the first person who gets to act in this situation.
I run to the gate.
Okay. Go ahead and move as far as you can move and around.
Let's see. Where's the measuring? They moved it. Move 60 feet. Where's the gate?
It's right here.
Sorry, I think I was zoomed out.
I'd
Where?
let you get on top of the platform for your whole movement.
So right here?
Mhm.
Okay, what do I see?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
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 you see here, I need to make sure these are all where they're supposed to be.
What do you see?
The way I see it, I have Cloud of Daggers. I can at least set up to some pressing thing.
What do you see?
Wait, I have to add that to the song list.
I don't even recognize that song.
I'm
What do
assuming
you
you're going for
mean?
you.
By
What
Justin
do you mean by
Bieber.
Justin Bieber? Okay, yeah.
I don't listen to Bieber.
What do you?
Neither
see?
do I, but I still know the song.
Come on, Seth, be
I
closer.
hope it's not ogres.
Seth literally knows
What
nothing
do you
except
see?
Weird Al Yankovic songs.
I don't even know a lot of Weird Al. I just have different musical tastes. I know Andrew Kwong, Rob
Oh,
Scallon.
dang. What the heck are those?
What the frick?
Those are ogres.
Are those like zombie ogres
No, so
mixed with clowns?
Toity, you
What is
see
happening?
you see a variety of very large, intimidating ogres.
What the heck?
Do they reach the top of the thing amount?
No, it's higher than that. Yeah. But so these two guys right here,
Oh my god.
are carrying giant logs, and they are battering open the door, the gate. You recognize this little guy back here. This is the shaman that you met with.
Ugh.
Evil dude.
Bastard.
Yeah. And then you don't recognize the rest of these guys, but definitely mean-looking ogres.
I'm going to yell down to the rest of them, the shaman's brought his friends! The ogre shaman's brought his friends!
Yep. So
Well, this'll be
that's your
interesting.
turn. So Valentino Navarro's turn. And so all of his people are gonna go on his turn. I think if that's like happening, he just like immediately gives the order, like, everybody just attack. Like, this is what's happening, sort of a thing. So he basically just starts giving orders. So a bunch of soldiers are just gonna like move.
I'm so glad I have Shatter. And I need it.
I gotta move all these. There's so many people.
Whose fault is that?
Your guys's, because you called all these people to come here.
It's my fault. They wouldn't be here if I didn't send a message. So they wouldn't be here so quickly. They still would have come from the letter, but that would have taken way longer.
Yeah, I think the wizard goes to check out what's up, and so does the cleric. They get up on the top of the platform with you, Tweety. Buck flies over to Ari, and let's see, the rest of these guys are gonna go.
What does Captain Miguel do?
So that's what I'm wondering. Yeah, so I think like he hears this, and immediately he just goes like death pale, and he looks at you, Ari, and he says, "Oh no, we've made a horrible mistake." Right, and you know, like it's like trusting the ogres. It was the ogres. Oh no, that's what his assumption is. So,
Not the same ogres. They don't look the same.
well, I mean,
Yeah, but they don't know that.
Yeah, racists.
He's
All ogres
literally in a
look
tent. He hasn't seen any of them.
It's a joke.
Yeah, so that's their turns. Ari?
I think I just reply, no time for that, Captain. Time to go fight. Let's go. And then I want to book it outside. And I guess I see Raya right away. I just want to go right up next to her and ready in action to shoot anything in line of sight of me.
Anything at all?
Like any like monster that I.
Right. Okay. I mean, Calvitas is standing in front of you. You could shoot him.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
Okay. Yeah.
But my job is to protect Raya, so I'm gonna go up
Okay,
next to her
yeah, sure.
and ready a bow
Mm-hmm.
or ready my longbow.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna do.
And so the ogres start doing their thing.
Gosh.
So here we go. So many monsters. There we go.
Gonna roll strength checks. Oh no, okay. I guess that's an actual tech they have.
Holy cow!
They damaged the door by 43 damage.
And they have a special ability that says ogres deal double damage to objects and structures. So they just dealt
classic.
80 damage.
I think they tear down the door.
The door just gets demolished. The gate
But
is
there
gone.
goes my idea.
And yeah.
So does it collapse or?
I mean, the gate does, not the palisade doesn't.
Not
but,
the okay.
No, they're not focused on the palisade. They're focused on the gate itself. So, the ogres start coming inside.
I should clarify, I'm on top.
Yes, you are on top. And the thing is, like, I'm not. The issue is, I there's no possible way that we could run this combat with all of the soldiers and all of this thing. So what I want to focus on is whatever you guys are doing to in this specific thing, and then I'll just kind of narrate based on what's happening in the scene. Raya?
I would like to run up onto this platform and kick the barrel.
Okay. Make a strength check.
Y'all, this is gonna take me like 20 times to like kick this barrel out or something, isn't it? Let's see.
Yes, you kick it, right? And I think what happens is Kelby just like wobbles a little bit, and then he looks at you and he says, "Oh, nice try."
I mean, like, how hard is this to get a barrel
Well, that's the
out
thing.
from...
I think, right, you got to 7. Like, I think...
I know, but, like...
It's going to be a 10.
Would it even be a roll? Okay. Well...
Well, this is the thing, right? Like, you do it, and then, like, it's just a matter of, like, how quickly you're doing it. You're just, like, rushing over and doing it, and then...
Yeah, I look to the knight next to me and say, "Can you help me out?"
Yeah, and I think if you guys just, like, if the knight just comes over and he's like, I mean, I thought we had more pressing matters, and then he just, like, yeah, just knocks it over. And I think both of you together, you can just knock it over. And so, yeah, Calvitas just, like, rolls his eyes. He's just like, well, and then, and so, yeah, his neck doesn't snap right away, but he's starting to suffocate.
Okay, and then I think that's all I really do.
Mm-hmm.
There's no reason for me to use a bonus action. Right now.
Calvitas is going to try to do something, break out of his rope bonds, I think.
His hands first.
Yes.
I'm assuming.
Yep.
Keep in mind he has disadvantage.
You gonna die.
Nope. Toity.
How wide is the gate?
It's about 10 feet across.
10 feet across? Perfect. Okay.
So it's like that.
So it's as wide as that ogre is right there.
Yeah, pretty much.
Now I'm going to pull out a bit of the ruby dust, throw it over the side, and cast Cloud of Daggers.
Okay.
Gonna cast it right. Oh no, we have a token for this now, don't we? I thought we
yeah.
made one.
Mm-hmm.
So just right here, essentially, like right on top of
How big across is
ogre. It's just a 5-foot square, I believe.
Boop.
Double check. Yep. So he has to take 4d4 slashing damage immediately.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and roll that. Oh, that doesn't roll that. Never mind. I'll roll it manually. Not
Cool.
bad. So he takes 13 damage.
Okie dokie.
Now, I mean, I don't think it'll matter, but
Yeah.
It all adds up.
yep.
Sure, that's true.
And anyone entering through that has to take 44 damage. So
Right. Cool. Yeah. So it's Valentino's turn. So I think what happens is a bunch of these guys are gonna make attacks on these ogres that are coming through, and so I'm just gonna assume that they can do some damage because there's a lot of them. So they do 15 damage to each of these ogres. And that's basically all they can do, because I mean they're crowded up. The problem is they're really crowded up in this area, and they're not able to surround the ogres at all. So, but luckily there still is a chokehold there. So, or not a chokehold, a choke point. So at least the ogres can't get through until these guys get out of the way. So, yeah, I think the magic users start doing their thing. We get a good old fireball. And I think it is impossible for them to succeed on that dex save, any of
Holy
them.
crap. What kind of wizard is this?
A good one.
Good one, yeah. Oops.
DC 28.
Yep.
Like,
That's
that's
just
even
like-
possible? Like, what kind
That's
of level is
disgusting.
I don't think can any of us even make that?
he? No.
No.
Are you seriously asking me that?
If
Fair
I rolled
point.
a natural 20, I think I might be able to make it. Actually, I
So,
don't
yeah.
think so.
He looks at you, Toity, and he says, nice trick. And then he just like snaps his fingers and then like fireball. Just-
I'm like, same to you.
He seems to have taken his mind off of whatever. I mean, you didn't not see this before, Toity, but we, the audience, can see that he's less distracted now. Yeah, and I think Damien is up there, and he's gonna do a thing. Let's see.
Could have done that much damage. Actually, I could have.
So suddenly, what's his face? Damien is gonna cast Spirit Guardians. So he is gonna have like a bunch of like ghostly angels suddenly appear in a 15-foot radius around him and start like protecting him. Yeah, so he's doing that. I need to move this guy so he can. Let me give him a 15-foot radius. So let's see, what's the average of that? So okay, so each of these guys are going to take 12 damage. So yeah, y'all are doing pretty well, all things considered.
You have a lot of soldiers to back us up.
Exactly. Yeah, and I think Valentino like looks back from where he's giving orders, and he looks like at Calvitas and like sees that you've like kicked over his barrel, Raya, and he looks at you and just like nods. And then he like narrows his eyes, and he says, "Remember, Raya, an order." Give him a thumbs up. Oh,
Use
man,
my reaction to give him a thumbs up.
he's not.
Yeah.
He's not having this. He's like, nah, you're gonna completely disobey this, aren't you, Ari?
Okay, well, a question for you is, if I get up here, this is kind of like rocks right here, right?
Yeah.
Would I be able to get up there and then be able to like shoot over like the heads of the soldiers?
To get these guys, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I can do that? Okay. I'm gonna do that. Since Raya's like run off, I'm like, all right, well, I guess I'm gonna go up here.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna go up there and I'm gonna shoot at the one closest to me. I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark as well.
Okie dokie. Sounds good.
Okay. 21.
Yep.
Okay.
Cool. Not dead yet, but pretty close.
Roll 1d6. Nope. Okay.
Nope.
And one more. 27 hits.
Definitely dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's this
It's
big guy
already
with a
dead?
log. Yeah, this big guy with a log. You just arrow in his eye, just goes down.
Huh, what up?
And then it is the ogre's turns.
And I believe it's the start of their turn. They have to take the 44 damage.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So that guy takes another 44. So go ahead and
Let me just double check. Yep, starts turn. Just want to make sure that. Woo!
nice.
Pretty good.
Another 13.
Man.
Not bad.
It's
You guys are saying
unlucky
not
for him.
bad. It's really good. It's the max is 16, so
Sure.
13 is really good.
So I think what happens is several of these soldiers get taken out. I guess 2 of them. By this guy with the battering ram. Yeah, he's taken out a few of them, and then this guy is gonna rush in and do his thing. And this is like the biggest of all of the ogres. This
Wait,
guy
how
right
did he
here.
move? Oh, because he moved through.
Yeah, he just moved.
He would have to have moved through the cloud of daggers, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
That's
I
why
guess
I asked
if
how.
yeah, if that's how big the gate is, yeah.
That's why I wanted to clarify, because I wanted to place it based off that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
He
So go ahead
did-
and roll again.
Dang, I am rolling the 13s.
Yeah. Is that lucky or unlucky? Then? So
I
we
don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. So this guy is like the biggest looking dude. Definitely not the nicest looking ogre. So he's gonna use his thing called Immense Swing.
Oh god.
Immense sling?
Immense Swing.
Oh, swing.
Oh, that's not what I heard.
And he's gonna hit 4 guys.
I gotta say, these are a lot beefier than the ogres we fought when we originally ran into these guys.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
So 3
They
of
have
them,
a +9.
Yeah.
Jeez.
3 of them
Well,
die.
one of them.
3 of these soldiers are just toast.
Holy crap.
Does the crit fail hit his friend?
No.
Aww.
A crit fail never does what you want it to do. Doesn't matter what your modifier is.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Right,
Like, does
but,
a crit
I
fail
mean-
hit his friend?
Oh.
No. He's skilled enough. He's got a +9. He's skilled enough to not do that at least.
Darn.
And then these guys are going to shoot bolts at you, or rather, like big old boar spears, I think is what it is. Or big
At
old
Toity?
arrow launchers. Yeah.
Do I have cover since I'm up high?
What's the lowest level of cover that you can have?
I don't have it easily accessible.
Let me see.
Yeah, let me
I think it's quarter or half.
Cover.
It's quarter cover.
Let's see.
Combat cover. Let's see here.
You can have half cover.
Yeah, I don't think he would give you a full half cover. Yeah, so.
Well, I mean, he is short too, though.
Yeah, that's the reason I was
true.
thinking.
Okay, yeah, that's okay. I'm fine with that. Yeah, so.
It's only a +2.
Yeah, so +2 to your AC. What is your AC then? Right now.
My AC with a +2 is 17.
So they completely miss.
He missed
Yeah, so
without my
they
+2.
shoot like, these huge like spear-looking arrow things and just huck them at you, and they like hit into the rails, but don't, or in the railing, but not into you.
I think to myself, maybe I shouldn't, but maybe I should back up.
Yeah, and so I think the ogre shaman is going to use a spell.
What? No.
I know.
Shaman
such
uses a spell.
Such a surprise. Okay, definitely don't have that spell in the compendium, so I didn't look it up. That's fun. So maybe he doesn't use that spell. Because I don't know what it does.
What was the spell?
Earth Tremor.
That doesn't
But
sound
it's
good.
not it's not here. Let me just look it up on the interwebs real quick. But yeah, it's not one in the player's handbook. Earth Tremor. Because if it's as cool as it sounds, I want him to use it.
Would it just be the same? Is it different than an earthquake?
I think so.
What level spell is it?
It is. It doesn't say. It's an innate thing that he has.
Oh. Yeah, then it's not the same as earthquake, I wouldn't think.
Yeah.
Because earthquake is an 8th level spell.
No.
Oh my
it does
God.
not
So I'm
have that.
assuming
There's
it's
no
not
way.
that.
Nope. Come on. Maybe he doesn't use this. It looks kind of lame, actually. I think it just
Makes the ground shake.
it makes things difficult terrain, I think.
Oh,
Sometimes
yeah.
it's like, if the internet would load, maybe I would know. So yeah, I guess I'll use it.
Why not?
Toity, make a dex save.
A dex save.
Yeah.
Jack of all trades doesn't count for this. Oh, good. It's the one I have +7 on. Oh,
Man.
All right.
that was a 19.
Nothing happens. He makes the ground shake somewhat. That is it. Cool. Well, that was a waste of time.
Half the things the GM do are.
Whoa.
I mean, I'm just saying because you set up so much,
I
and then we
know.
don't even
I feel
use like
that.
half of
Yeah.
it.
So
Just a struggle.
you know what happens, Raya?
What happens, Caleb?
A thing you probably don't want to happen.
That can be said for a lot of things that happen during combat.
It's fair. It's fair.
Okay.
But this especially, I don't think you want to happen because it is a familiar feeling. Make a DC 13 intelligence saving throw.
Oh no! Wait.
Yep,
why?
it's no again. Oh no!
And
Oh, they're here too. They better not be here too.
Okay.
yes.
So you see Sabu in front of you again, right? Like bleeding and stuff. But now you know this is
It's
fake.
not real. He stayed home like I asked him.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's all that happens. But you're like, wait a second. The last time I saw this.
Okay.
I mean, there's probably one thing you could do. You can make a perception check if you want to.
Is it my turn now, officially?
Yes.
Well, I was going to ask, so are we using the full rules for suffocation for Calvitas? Like, did
So-
he get to take a breath before he was hung, or does he not have any breath left?
I think he. Let's do it as if he has no breath left. So he's going.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
I was like,
otherwise it would take.
if he
forever.
has breath, then he has like 10 minutes.
Because I mean,
left,
all
but,
your
like,
breath
I don't
is
know
like
what his constitution-
blown out of you
Yeah.
when you like, yeah.
Okay, cool.
That would be the.
That's.
the
I just
idea.
wanted to check and see because I wanted to kind of like stay with him until he died to make sure it happened.
Yep.
But if it was gonna take 10 minutes, and I was like, nah,
Nah.
nah.
Never,
Okay,
never.
so I guess I'll make a perception check to see if I can tell where the spell is from.
You
20.
succeed.
Where is it? Where'd she go?
There's a
There
snake lady
she
in the
is.
trees.
Okay.
How'd Snake Lady get in the trees?
I don't know. How did she?
Is she the only one that I see in there?
Yep.
Okay, so then I would like to. Was the perception check my action?
No.
No. Okay. So then I would like to cast Spiritual Weapon
Okay.
against her and like have it be right here.
Sure. So your
And I'm guessing
moonsicle
a
appears.
22 hits.
Yes, for sure.
Okay. So she takes 6 damage. And then
Nice.
I also, as my action, would like to cast Sacred Flame at her. 11, if she fails her save.
Okie dokie. She failed her save.
Wow, finally.
Yeah, it's been a while since someone failed that Sacred Flame save.
I know, it's been a really long time.
Cool. So, how long does Calvitas have on this now? Just
It's
looked up those rules.
one. Let me make sure. It's based on his con modifier. So what is his con modifier?
His
yeah,
con
it's
probably
modifier
pretty big.
is 4.
His modifier is 4.
Mhm.
Okay, so
There's a reason he's our tank.
yeah. So he lasts a total of 4 rounds and then drops to 0 hit points. So
And then he has
last
to make
round
death
was
saves.
round 1 because I
Yep.
kicked it out. So this is
This
his
is round
second
2,
round.
yep. Okay, cool.
He has disadvantage on that still, so.
Yeah, so he completely fails. Yeah. Cool. Toity.
Ryan, you should shout out, "Hey Ari, it's Snake Lady," as your reaction.
Nah, it's fine.
No? Okay, cool. I guess I'll just keep shooting at the ogres then.
I mean, I just kind of go, what? Okay. And attack her with stuff.
Yep.
I think I'm going to take.
Big one next
Oh.
turn, Ari.
I think I'm going to take a rock out of my pouch
Mm-hmm.
and cast Shatter.
How big a radius is that? We want to get all 4 of those guys down there?
Yeah, let me double check the radius. The radius
Sounds like
is. Oh, it's only 10 feet.
But it's in a 10-foot radius.
Yeah. I don't think I can get.
Well, 10-foot radius.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
all of them.
you can get all.
Okay.
Oh, okay, that gets all of them. Okay, yeah, I'll cast it right there then.
Sounds good. They all take 12 damage.
Actually, wait. No, I think it's a.
Oh yeah, it's a
Each
con
creature
save,
with
right.
it. I thought it would pop up the spell. Each creature in a 10-foot radius sphere on the center of that point must make a Constitution saving throw.
What's the DC? I think he
Oh,
succeeded.
so they take half on a save.
Okay.
So yeah, it's a save of 15. So that one fails. So I don't know. I don't know.
I'm just making the save for both of them.
Mhm.
For both of those two. And then Ogre Shaman dude.
And if they have weapons, they're gone now.
Actually, I double checked it. They can't be a non-magical item that isn't being worn or carried.
Yeah.
So,
Oh.
ooh, that's a crit fail though.
That is.
That's nice.
I mean,
Doesn't do anything, but it's nice.
yeah.
Yeah, he's definitely like very hurt. Yeah, they all look like they thought this would go better. Cool.
Shows what they know.
Yeah. So Valentino's guys do stuff.
Oh, I also back up one step.
I think.
So they can't just directly
Yeah.
shoot me.
I think this guy dies. The other battering ram dude. And then they're gonna. Oops. They're gonna focus in on this dude. Yeah. So I think what's his face? I think what happens is Lucian like looks at you, Toity, and he says, "Again, good trick." And then he goes to do the like snap the finger again. But then he realizes he's like, right, I did all that teleporting today. And he has to do something else because he's used a lot of spells. So I think what he's gonna do Let me just double check what teleport is, so I know what exactly level of spell he is not using. Yeah, okay. So I think he uses this.
Whoa.
Whoa, cone of cold. Holy crap, this
I
is
don't think
one
they can
powerful wizard.
Toity, good job moving back a step.
This is gonna be
Making
like
sure-
this is gonna be like the big boss
Yeah,
that
so
we
he
have to
steps up,
beat,
like, right
when
there.
we're all level 10.
So, this guy, they all failed saves because they don't have that. Oh wait, it's a Constitution save, but I still don't think any of them. None of them have a +8. But I guess I'll roll because they can get a crit. So no. No. Nope. They all die.
Really?
Are you
Yep.
Okay, I kind of wanted to interrogate the shaman, but
Yeah, they're all very dead.
serious?
Like they just freeze.
I turned to a guy like, you couldn't have used that earlier?
I forgot I had it.
How can you forget about that?
Oh my god.
Yeah, he just like shrugs.
Like, I hope one day I'm as magical as you that I can forget I have such powerful spells.
I can only do that once, if for all it's worth.
Once is all you needed.
Oh my god.
That's more than 6 seconds, though, so just...
Holy
Yeah.
crap.
Ari, there's one ogre left.
And a snake lady. But you don't know that about
I don't know that the sneak lady's there,
Yeah.
so I guess I'm just gonna shoot. I'm gonna move my hunter's mark to him and then do 2 attacks.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2. 16 hit?
Yep.
Okay. So 12, 14, plus roll 2d6 for hunter's mark. So
That is a lot of damage.
19 plus 14 is
33.
33. Thank you.
Jeez.
I'm
Cool.
like, I can't do
You
math
do
today.
so much damage.
Not as much as magician dude.
Yeah, but he's probably like level 12.
Yeah, so he just starts like berserking. And he's gonna go down fighting.
Holy
Ooh.
crap.
So he hits with all of them, so he kills 4 of the soldiers.
Dang. Can you imagine if all of them had gotten in?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, there's a reason I cast Cloud of Daggers at the entrance.
Raya.
Would the lady have gone? She hasn't had a turn. Is her turn right
Oh
before
yeah, no,
mine?
yeah, you're right. Yep, it's on the ogres. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, she's gonna do a thing.
Oh,
Again?
Yeah, she's gonna do a Hunger of Hadar thing again.
I want to use my reaction again
dex
to
save.
do the same thing that I did before. The hellish rebuke, whenever.
Mm-hmm.
Do I take damage immediately?
Make a dex save.
Oh, jeez. Because that's going to go well. Okay.
Oh no.
Yeah, wait a second. Let's see. So technically it's just any creature that starts its turn in the area takes 2d6.
I just
Any
take
creature that ends
2d6
its
cold
turn.
damage.
But yeah,
Yeah.
so you'll take 4d6 on your turn at beginning and end because there's 2 different 2d6s that are happening here.
I take 2d6 at the beginning, and then if I kill her in time, I won't
break
take
your
this.
Or break your concentration.
Yeah.
Yeah, then you will.
I
yeah,
won't
but
take
you will
the
take.
second 2d.
You will take.
Well, if you use
but
your
it-
reaction right
that's
now,
Yeah,
what-
I want to use my reaction right now to do the
Yeah,
hellish
mhm.
rebuke.
Sure.
So she has to make a DC 12.
Okay. What save is that? Dex.
Dex, yeah.
Oh man, why does she always
Okay,
fail
so she
these?
takes 11,
and then she has to make a
a-
con.
makes a
The
DC,
DC
10
10,
con
yeah.
save.
Okie dokie. There you go. She
Okay.
succeeded this time.
Okay, so
But
I
it is
need
not
to-
the end of her. It's not the end of
oh
turns
jeez,
here.
okay.
Other things happen. So
There are more of them.
you didn't think they'd send one spy in, do you?
I mean, I would hope that people start noticing now that there's a 24 radius sphere of blackness.
Yeah, I mean this is obviously a very specific thing that's happening here. Let's see here. Here we go. That's what I thought. For.
Which would Navarro be in that too?
Yep.
Yeah. Because I'm like, it's pretty big.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, I just realized the angel thingies haven't done anything, have they?
They would have been doing some damage, but here, let me.
It didn't matter as much.
It really doesn't matter. Yeah. But I'll do some damage to this guy over here. Okay. So. Raya, make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
DC 13.
What?
Good job. Nothing happens. You feel a tug on your mind, but you shrug it off. Then.
What? Then an action and a bonus action. That's it. Done.
No, there's more of
Uh,
them. That's what he's saying, is that it's not just her.
Where are they coming from?
Holy crap. What are those?
So they look like this.
Can they
Oh,
see,
God.
though, to
Hmm.
get next to me?
What?
They're
Can
in
they
the shroud
see?
of darkness.
They're in blackness.
Let me double check something. I believe that they have a thing.
No light, magical, or otherwise can illuminate. Creatures within the area are blinded.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I mean, I guess you don't see these guys.
Yeah.
They just start.
But I'm
like-
just saying, like,
Yeah.
can they can see me though?
No, they cannot.
Okay.
They just start rushing forward,
Okay.
and they're gonna make. Let's see. Like that, I mean, they were gonna jump out right before this, so they like have a good idea where you are. So they're just gonna make attacks at disadvantage on you because they know what square you were in last. So 3 of them are doing so. None of them hit. Yeah, so you feel suddenly you just hear this, and he's like scraping and biting on your armor, but you're just like, what's happening? And yeah, now you'll have to take 2d6 damage at the beginning of the turn, and you've already failed to save, so then you take another 2d6 at the end of your turn.
Are you gonna roll it?
Oh yeah, I'll roll it. Nope. What? There we go.
Okay. So I would like to, like, kind of. But they still get attacks of opportunity if they can't see me.
That's a good question.
That's a good
I
question.
don't think you can move through them though.
No, I'm trying to move behind Calvitas.
Oh.
I just wasn't sure how that would
Yeah,
work.
one other thing actually happens. Just real quick. Okay, cool. Awesome. Nothing at all.
Nothing at all. It's fine. It's always something.
Yeah.
So what would you say? Would they have attacks of
Right, that's what I was
opportunity if I
looking
moved out of their range?
Opportunity attacks, cool. Nope. One hostile creature that you can see.
Okay, so I would like to use my action to swing my mace just like around me, trying to hit one of them. Theoretically, we'll say it's the one below me. 9. Does a 9 hit?
No.
Okay. And then I want to use my bonus action to swing my spiritual weapon around where I know that I hit last time.
Okay. Yeah, so probably again with disadvantage, yeah.
Right. 11.
Nope.
Okay. And then I want to use my movement to like feel around Calvitas and like go kind of behind him, but then also I want to like have my back against him so I can tell that like he's staying there. Like I want to have physical contact with him while I'm still like holding my mace and my shield, so I know that he's like he's still there.
Mm-hmm.
That's my goal.
Okay, yeah. I mean, so you grab him. Yeah, I mean he's like struggling to like get away from you. So do you want to like grapple him? Is that what you want to do?
No, I just want to like have my back to him, where like his like
right.
my back is making contact with him, so I know that he's still there.
Okay.
That's all. Like I'm not. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
And then I guess I take another 2d6 damage.
Yes, you do. Let's see how much that is. So I think what happens is...
Would Calvitas also be taking both of that, like all of that damage?
Yeah, he would.
Because he's not, I mean, I don't think he'd succeed on a deck save.
No, I don't think he would. Especially not in his current condition. So he takes 17 damage. Yeah, so on Calvitas' turn, you feel him stop struggling, and then he's not next to you anymore.
I want to make... No, I can't because I don't see him.
Yeah.
I was say, doesn't she
Suddenly
get?
there's just
Well,
an
she doesn't get an
absence.
attack opportunity.
Yep.
Yeah.
Suddenly
I couldn't
there's
have
just an
grappled him
absence.
last turn because I already did my action.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh,
Oh no, I have a vague feeling of what might be happening.
Toity, it's your turn.
Great.
So there's still that ogre there. Could I even really hit him though if I tried something? I mean, he's kind of peeking out a little bit.
Also at the end of my turn, can I go a little help over here?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I think everybody knows.
I think everybody notices.
I mean, just to be clear.
Yeah. Yeah. Toity,
Could have done that earlier.
You'd have to like lean over the rail and look down.
I think I'm gonna lean over. I'm gonna lean over my rail. Look, see the magical darkness. Like, oh, like what the heck? And pull out decide instead of just using the rest of my magic, I'm gonna pull out my light crossbow to shoot at. Now, can I pull out my light crossbow and shoot?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot at Mr. Ogre. 18.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
And then I'll just step back to where I am because I saw them throwing those huge things. I don't exactly want to be within shooting distance of them.
Exactly.
Actually, I want to give a bardic inspiration die to Ari since I can see her.
Right. So yeah, you're like, fighting the ogre.
Like, Ari, go help Raya. I'm kind of tied up right now.
Cool. So, Valentino is gonna take some damage probably here. Let me.
Oh no! What if he dies?
Oh well.
Let me.
He is kind of our
double-check.
patron.
Says the lawful good.
Neutral good.
Neutral good. I'm sorry. Whatever.
It's just that one step down. Let's see. Let's make a dex save. He succeeds, so he only takes 2d6.
Question. Is the Hunger of Hadar, is that an actual portal by your interpretation of the spell?
No.
Okay.
It's not
Just
an
checking.
actual portal to space.
I just want to make sure because it says you open a gateway, so I want to make sure in
well,
your
so
interpretation.
The issue
that
is
it's
like
not an
I think that
actual
they don't mean like a gateway that you could go in. It just means like there's energy
Well,
seeping out, sort of a thing.
That's I just want to
No, you can't go
clarify
into
that
it.
with you. Well, I want to make sure that Calvinus didn't go in.
Oh no.
Okay, that's all I wanted to get.
I mean, I guess you
clarified.
wouldn't know as a character.
I know,
but
but like as me, I just want to make sure. Like,
no, yeah, that's not
how
a thing
you're
you're
reading
overlooking.
it.
No, yeah. Yeah. So Valentino, he's in darkness, but he succeeded on his save, and I think he like rushes forward and says like, "Man to me!" He rushes forward and he tries to like, I don't know. He just kind of probably chooses a random square to attack things in.
That's not good because there's
Yeah.
soldiers right there.
Okay, cool. So he definitely attacks one of his own soldiers.
Oh no.
If he even hits.
Wow.
nope.
Crit fail.
That's fine.
He's like, oh, sir, that's me. Oh, sorry.
Like think. Oh, sir.
Yeah. Excuse me, sir.
Good
sir,
try, sir. It was
Good
me
try,
though.
sir.
You also missed. It's fine.
Yeah, so I think what happens, right, is Toity, you see Damien and Lucian look over at like what's happening, and Damien's eyes go wide and he's like, wait, what in the, and then Lucian says, oh no. And I think he's gonna try to do something, but I don't know. He's kind of running out of things.
Wasn't expecting to use this much magic today.
I don't think any of us were.
I was ready.
Oh,
Because
I was expecting.
If I wasn't ready to use magic, I would have sent a message to Sabu. But I wanted to keep my third level
Oh,
spells.
interesting.
Oh, never mind.
I
It's in
don't
the
think
process
this
of
works.
casting a spell. Never mind. I wanted to see what I read.
Yeah, isn't it? It's
Yeah,
a
it's
reaction.
Yeah, it's a reaction. Yeah, it's when someone's casting a spell. So he wasn't aware of that they were casting a spell over there. So I just wanted to check and see what it did. Yeah. So I think he. I think he just casts mage armor on himself.
Rude.
Yeah. So he suddenly he's like.
There's still one more ogre. Do something.
But yeah, I think I mean, Lucian's Spirit Gardens do more damage. And then I think, or sorry, Damien. Damien is gonna cast a thing, probably. Yeah, he's gonna do a guiding bolt on the thing. Oh, actually, he missed. Never mind. Yeah, so he fails.
14 misses?
Yep.
Dang.
Uh-huh.
That's pretty sad, seeing as he's right in front of him.
It just like bounces off the armor that the ogre is wearing. It's wearing like piecemeal kind of like armor. Yeah, and I think that's basically... I guess the knight over here and the soldiers are going to try to do something. This one can't really find anything to fight, but I think the knight is going to make an attack at disadvantage at the lizard creature in front of him. Oh, but he gets to make 2 attacks, actually, because he has multi-attack. Both of these are disadvantage. He hits with the second one. For 8 damage.
And kills him, right?
No.
Right?
Oops. Crap.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay. And then this soldier over here is going to try to do a thing, and he's probably going to fail. Wait, where's the... What character sheet do these guys have? Oh, guard. That's what it is. Oh, he succeeds. Good on you, dude.
Whoa.
But
Oh,
he
that's for the
doesn't get
crit.
crit, though, yeah. So he does... He has 8. Cool. Ari, it's you.
I think I like sigh and I'm like, ah, Raya! And I like move down this way, turn towards the very familiar lady. Now my question is, Hunter's Mark, I can't bonus action switch it because the ogre isn't at 0 hit points, but can I recast it on her?
Yes. It's just a bonus action, right?
Where is the
Yeah,
dark?
it's just a bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
Where is
Yeah,
the darkness?
will you make a circle, like showing where the darkness is?
Yeah. Sorry, I should have done that.
Okay, so I'm gonna do 2 attacks on Snake Lady. 16? 16 hits, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so 1 on her for 14 damage.
Ooh,
Hey.
whoa.
Roll
Nice
1d6,
job.
see if that breaks her concentration.
Ah, so close to increasing the DC.
So, what is it? Con save?
Yeah, DC 10.
DC 10.
Ah, okay.
Okay,
Okay,
I'm
she
gonna
succeeds.
attack her one more time.
Break that
11.
concentration.
Nope.
Oh no.
Nope, sorry.
11 is
I
not
tried.
enough.
I was gonna say you had the bardic inspiration now you could have used.
Oh, I could. Can I still use it? Roll
Um,
1d8, right?
Yeah.
It's a D8.
Okay, I'm gonna roll it.
And that
3,
hits.
so 14?
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. So then I'm gonna roll damage plus my d6 for Hunter's Mark, so 16 damage.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, total of
So
18 plus 16 is 32. Sweet.
Jeez. Okay. Another con save.
Yes!
Ah,
Yes. It's
The
so
darkness
good.
disappears. And-
Where's Calvitas?
yeah, that's when you realize that
I knew he was gone.
yeah. So
So I'm immediately like whipping my head back and forth trying to
Yeah.
look for him.
You
me-
whip your head. Listen,
Oh wait, let me take my hair down.
I was like, my hair is slightly up, so I don't want to
Okay.
mess with it.
so let's see how far they would be able to move one
There we go.
round.
Jordan's missed 2 songs to
I whip my hair back and forth. I whip my hair.
I knocked
back and forth.
something out my pen.
So
Off my
that's
desk.
where Calvitas is with 2 of the lizard things, snake things.
Oh God.
Yeah, they're just like totally running.
Got it. Okay, cool.
So he is in cahoots with them somehow.
Oh, it's Valen.
Wait, it should be noted he has half speed.
Oh yes,
Wow,
that
you're
should be
right.
noted.
You know what? Then I remember what happened. They're actually carrying him.
What?
Yeah.
Which would
They
they
should have to make strength saves.
Yeah. Did they make strength checks?
They should make strength checks. I think.
Were they at half speed for carrying someone?
Exactly.
So dense.
They're big old monsters.
He's a very dense person.
No, they're fine.
In mind
He might
and
be
in
small,
body.
but he is fairly big for a.
These are also monsters,
dwarf,
and I got a 15.
right?
So, okay, cool. So, this ogre is still fighting things. So I think he's gonna step over and try to kill a bunch more of your soldiers.
He's not gonna run because all of his compadres have like
Is a
died.
berserker. He don't give a crap. He just gonna kill things. So 4 more dead, because there's no way.
11 hits?
Yeah.
Yep, they have 11 armor class.
Oh, jeez. How pathetic.
Mm-hmm.
Really though.
Yeah, and then these things are gonna do something. So they carry him more of a distance.
Can't just let him die. Like, come on.
I gave you like you guys could have.
Wait,
just,
did
like,
they, no? Did they?
killed him.
Would they have been able to already carry him? Wouldn't they have gone before me and attack me? So they can't use their movement until this turn.
No, they didn't attack. No, that was before. There was a round in there that you're forgetting. This darkness has been up for a couple rounds, for a couple rounds.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Is last round, my action was I attacked some, then I moved, and he was gone after I moved.
No, so what happened was, remember on that first turn that the darkness was cast, I had this one up here.
So you're saying he was already gone before I moved?
No. Well, I mean, yes. I mean, it happened simultaneously. It was on the same round.
I thought they.
So what
they
happened,
have
right?
the same turn as me?
These three attacked you, right here.
Right.
The one
Right.
that was up here, I rolled and had him cut the bonds, and then on Calvidus's turn, because I wasn't thinking about it, like he had moved, but they had a turn as well. That they didn't do anything else but cut his bonds and move.
I know, but that's what I'm saying is like I would have done something differently if I would have known he was gone before I attacked and everything.
You knew at the same time that they. I'm pretty sure there was a round in there that.
Mm-mm. There's only one round that she was in the darkness. That's it.
Yeah.
One round.
That's why I'm just like, okay.
I mean, they didn't. They had the opportunity to do that.
Like, that just seems really far for, like, one round of movement.
No, it wasn't, though. They had
And
2
now
rounds of
it's
movement.
2.
Yeah, now it's 2 rounds of movement.
Now it's 2.
Yeah, they can move
But that's
60 feet around. Because they're not doing anything else.
Holy crap.
Well, here, I'll move them back 30 because they did, at least one of them, cut his bonds on that first round. Does that make sense?
All right,
So
all
they
right.
moved 90 feet then.
We just want to take any distance we can get,
I mean, yeah,
okay?
it's fair. It's coming down to the wire. Okay, so let's see. I think you're gonna get Eldritch Blasts, Ari.
Again?
Yeah, because she's like, oh, this lady again.
Well,
She
it
totally
misses,
Yep.
so suck it.
Yeah. But
Oh, she got a 2 and a 1. That's not
yeah,
very good.
it's pretty bad. No, yeah, I think what happens is. Okay, cool. And then these guys are going to the beastie things gonna move up and attack people because that's their job. So you're gonna get 1 attack on Uriah. That's a miss. And then this knight is going to get attack on him. Misses on Navarro. Misses on the soldier. Misses. Or I think that hits because he's actually pretty good. Or they have pretty poor armor class. It doesn't kill him though. Yeah, so this soldier gets hit. Okay, cool. Raya?
Okay. I am going to move. And I can go, let's see.
Well, you're not in darkness anymore.
I'm just trying to figure out the best way for me to move. If I was in this square, would I be able to see Calvitas from this square? Right here? Or no?
Make a perception check.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like if I would have to make a check to
You
be
would have
able
to
to
make
see.
a check, yeah.
Okay.
I think there's enough in the way that you wouldn't have a necessarily clear line of sight.
Let's see. What if I moved here? Would I definitely be able to see him there?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yep.
Okay. So I'm going to do that, in which I take 4 attacks of opportunity if everybody wants to try and attack me.
Let's say, I don't think you can move through your enemies, though.
I know, I didn't. I moved to Navarro, the knight, diagonal down, right.
Oh, got it.
Or, yeah. None of them hit.
None of them
Awesome.
Because Raya.
That's what I was banking on.
Yep.
Okay. Then I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt at Calvitas.
Now, he's not wearing any of his armor, right? Well, I guess Calvitas doesn't wear armor, does he?
Yeah, no, yeah. He's not having.
He doesn't have
any
anything though. And I'm casting it at 3rd level because he's supposed to be dead. 15.
Yeah, that hits.
Yes.
Wait. Let me double check this because I don't know if I don't think the AC that's on here is right.
I was gonna say, I feel like Jordan has a higher AC than 15.
Okay, it says 13. There's no way.
Because we had the problem where he was forgetting his. No, that was you.
Well, he wouldn't have a shield right now.
So maybe he took it off then, and that's why it's that 13.
I feel like it was 13 without like his shield and without something else, but I don't remember.
Yeah, shield gives him AC 2. Well, so it was 15 before, right? And it should have been 16.
No, hold on. Let's just look up the rules for Barbarian real quick. What? So Barbarians.
I just want to hit him with my guiding bolt.
I just want to make sure. Unarmored defense, you get 10 plus your dexterity modifier plus your Constitution modifier.
Right. I mean, right there. That's at 15. So, yeah, he should be at 15 because he doesn't have a shield.
Okay, so I hit.
He does. Yeah, you do hit though. Yeah.
Okay.
I just wanted to make sure that it was we were doing that right. Yep. So
that's that 3rd level. Okay, come on. 18.
Yeah, it doesn't down him.
I mean, they get what? He has so much.
I know, but I'm trying, people. And then I'm going to use my bonus action to. Is the lady still in the same place next to my spiritual weapon, or do I need to move it at all? Okay, so I'm going to attack her with that.
Oh yeah!
Nice.
I think that hits.
Yeah.
That is 15.
Ooh, boy. She's very close to being down.
Almost there. Okay, that's my turn.
Okay, cool. It's Calvitas' turn, and I think he just rides his new friends. That's what he does. He doesn't have anything else to do. Toity?
I'm taking this other ogre down because I can't reach Calvitas.
I don't even know if you even know what's going on exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. So I'm just gonna move forward, shoot him with the crossbow again, and move back.
Okay. That does not hit.
Yeah, I figured. Okay. As a
poor Toity.
How far does someone have to be away to give them a bardic inspiration die? Do they just have to be within earshot?
I don't know. It's your
I don't know.
ability.
I don't have it written down in the character sheet, unfortunately.
What is it? Bardic inspiration?
Yeah, I mean, my place is a mess, so I don't
No,
have.
that's totally fine. Yeah.
I think I might just give another one to Ari since I can see
it's
her.
within 60 feet of you who can hear you. Yep.
I'm
she's
within
within
60 feet.
Is it safe to say she can hear me though?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll give her another bardic inspiration die.
Thanks.
Oh, also, if anybody is trying to attack Calvitas, they get advantage on the next attack.
Okay.
If anybody else besides me is actually attacking him.
I don't know if I can get to him is the problem. I don't have...
You have a bow and arrow.
Yeah, but I'm blocked by all this foliage and these rocks and everything. Foliage. I can't even say it.
Foliage.
So I think what happens is Navarro, he stops worrying about the monsters in front of him, and he takes out a crossbow, loads it, and tries to shoot at Calvitas.
Yes! With advantage. 19.
19.
Yep, so 7. Wearing him down. Yeah, and then I mean, at this point, like, they're just kind of fighting the things. I'm just gonna down some hit points on the Berserker. They're kind of moving in to attack him.
I was saying, can more soldiers get on the snake people too? I mean, I think that would make sense.
I
'cause
think
Navarro did
kind of
say
what
move
happens,
in.
right? Yeah, as they just start attacking, they split up and do that. So I'm just gonna say that I'm gonna do half their hit points probably here, half-ish, because just for simplicity's sake, I don't want to have to. There's too many things going on, and they're not as important. Cool. Ari.
Okay, well, here, I've got a couple things I might be able to do. Let's see here. Oh boy, that stupid rock is right there. Man, sucks. I can't even get to Calvitas, so I mean, I don't even think I know where he is, to be honest, because I can't see him. So I'm just gonna.
Yeah, I think so too.
I'm gonna shoot at Snake Lady.
She's a threat too.
I mean, she is. So, all right, 23.
You kill her.
Sweet.
She had 1 hit point left.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking, by the way you were talking.
Yeah, so I think what happens, right, is like you knock your arrow and look at her, and she looks back, and you can see like the fear in her eyes, because like she ran the other time, right? She cares about her own life, and she looks at you and she's like, oh no, I'm dead, and then yeah, arrow through the eye. Yep.
Okay. Let me see here. I can see Raya over here, right?
No, there's a bunch of trees in the way. This is
Well,
like really
how tall
heavy.
are these
are like
trees?
legit
Like-
trees, yeah.
Like they're like
She was like,
Christmas
yeah,
trees?
they were like hiding in the trees. Like that's the only way they got to that point without being noticed.
Okay. I mean, I think Ari, I mean, this isn't what I want to do, but I think this is just what Ari would do. I think she'd just knock another arrow and shoot at this lizard person.
Yeah, sure.
Right here, like the one closest to her.
Mm-hmm.
I hate that. I really
Yeah.
hate that. 13?
Mhm.
Okay.
Cool.
Well, 1d6. Because I moved my hunter's mark to that person,
Yeah.
so 15.
Not a kill, but you do a lot of damage for sure.
Seriously?
Mm-hmm. Cool. So this ogre is going to try to take out a bunch more soldiers.
Actually, can I use some of my movement?
Mm-hmm. Of course.
I want to use some of my movement. I think Ari wants to get a better view, maybe? I don't know. I'm just trying to justify anything I can do to
Yeah,
get
that's fine.
higher up. can I like I can only move 30 feet, so I guess I'll go like if I go right there, like up to the trees, and then use the rest of my movement next turn, could I get up on that mountain that's up there?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go. I think it was right there, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
So I'm gonna like start dashing towards the trees.
Yeah.
Because I don't see Ryan anymore, so I guess I would know something odd is up.
4 more soldiers are dead.
Holy crap. This one ogre just not going down.
There's a reason I'm staying where I am.
And this is the thing, right? Like, all of these soldiers, like, came, and now, like, several
This
of
is
them
what they
have
came
just...
for, to help us with this.
Yep.
I mean, it's true.
You're not wrong, I mean.
Right, but unfortunately, like, now you're down some for next time. So, they are going to move some more. They take their full movement to go around there, and now you cannot see them anymore. Let's see. And then I guess these guys just, I think at this point they run. They're gonna disengage and get out of here.
Hold on, wait, where'd Darius go on the map? I can't see him.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. They got out of line of sight with everybody, so I put him in the GM layer. Yeah, so these lizard guys are gonna run. And Araya, it's your turn.
I am using my full movement and my dash. Or here, first I'm going to use my bonus to move. Can you move my spiritual weapon to whichever of the lizard people looks the most injured? It can move up to 20 feet, so I'm assuming it can hit whatever one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I use my bonus action to attack with that.
Okay. That is a miss.
And then I'd like to use my full movement and dash to go here and take 3 attacks of opportunity. That's fine.
Okie dokie.
I don't really
You
care.
you can just take one if you move diagonally.
I don't know. It doesn't really matter. Just hit me. Try and hit me.
Hit me with your best shot.
Fire away.
Whoa, 1 hit.
Yep, I know.
Crazy.
7 damage.
Okay, yeah, and I am trying to chase them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so Tweety.
Okay, seeing this thing is not going down as easily as I thought, and seeing that the darkness is kind of down and that's probably gone for now, I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers. So that is a Wisdom saving throw. I believe. Yes, Wisdom saving throw. DC 15.
Skadoosh. Oh, he succeeded.
With a nat
Wow, with a
Yeah.
-1. Negative
Well,
3.
Wow.
he takes half damage.
So he takes...
Wait.
Wow.
Yeah, half damage and doesn't have to move.
Okay, cool.
Dang it, I was going to get like a whole bunch of attacks.
I know, right? Yeah. Cool, yeah. So I think Valentino Navarro curses under his breath, and he just says, "Go after him!" And, like, I think they're all just gonna, like...
Just kind of go, already on it.
Yeah. Just gonna run forward.
Are they not going to attack the guys while they're on their way?
I think, like, a couple of them just stay. The ones that would garner attack of opportunities just, like, stay and fight these guys. And I think, I mean, these knights over here just surround the ogre, and I think they're just gonna, I mean, I could, Here, I'm just gonna roll for them and see what they do. I have a feeling if they all.
I mean, if
Attack.
they each get 2 attacks, that's 10 attacks.
Yup.
Let's say, what have
Lots of
the
clicking.
acolytes been doing? They've been doing nothing.
Yeah, kind of. They're all kind of like shell shocked by what's happening. They were not ready for this.
They're exhausted.
That's what they were hired for.
To be fair, they did kill those other ogres in like 1 hit.
So they did 45 damage, which is enough to kill him.
Finally.
Yep. So he goes down. These knights just surround him and just like stab him a bunch of times with their great swords, and then finally, like the ogre like is like tumbling down, and the last one just like beheads it in one huge strike. Yeah. So Ari.
Okay, so Caleb, let me ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
And you can totally say no.
I
of
love these
course.
conversations that we have.
I know, I really do. But Buck, I know I'm really horrible at including him in combat just because I
Mhm.
oftentimes just forget.
Mm-hmm.
Would he be trailing Darius?
He absolutely would be.
Yes.
I'm totally into
Sweet.
Thanks, Buck. The only useful thing you've ever done.
that. Whoa.
I mean, actually, I don't know.
Dope. Thanks. I appreciate
Yeah.
it.
So what it is, right? Is like Buck is like squawking, so you guys know
like
where.
surrounding
Yeah,
him.
exactly what direction.
Like hovering.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so then I want to use...
So honestly, I feel like at this point, this should be a
Chasing.
a chase scene sort of a thing,
Yeah.
right? Because otherwise, you're always gonna be behind him, right? So
Right.
let's roll this. So Ari, I assume that you kind of like rush forward and you're like, let's track down this guy, right? Like, and so
Right.
you're gonna wanna like, so I want you to make a survival check.
Okay.
Pose
Do you have
I
inspiration?
do. I'm gonna use it.
Okay, excellent.
You also have a bardic inspiration today.
Oh, thanks, friendo. Okay, so I'm gonna roll with my inspiration, so I had advantage, and oh no. Okay, I'm gonna use the bardic inspiration.
You gotta use it anyway.
No.
All right, DC 14 is what I gotta beat.
What the heck?
Nope, didn't beat it.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Praise the lamb.
So, so what
You mean
happens?
Dragonborn Jesus,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So what happens is, okay, so to frame this scene, right? We get this shot of the lizard things like carrying Calvitas, right? And he's just like hitting them to like make them go faster, right? Like trying to like, and what happens is they end up like going over like a ledge that's a little bit too high and like tumbling, and like Calvitas goes sprawling. And then he's like, nasty buggers, I'm not helping anyway. And then he just like starts to like hobble on by himself, sort of a thing, but he's like going too slow. And he sees a little snake in front of him, just like a little black snake that kind of like slithers and
Sneaky
looks
little
up.
snake.
Yeah, and looks up at him, and just like flicks its tongue, and then shapeshifts into a bigger lizard, snake thing. And just for everybody's reference, obviously none of you are seeing this, but just for the audience's sake, it looks like this.
That doesn't look friendly.
No, definitely not. And it basically says, "I am sorry. We have done all that we can." And Calvitas is like, No. This isn't the end.
But
You said you could get
understand it?
what?
You understand it?
Oh yeah, I mean there's magic at play here, obviously. Yeah.
What? Magic?
Yeah.
In D&D?
What probably it is like the thing was like flicking its tongue, but like it was just like it was just telepathy is what this was. And so yeah, he like says out loud, right, like, no, you said you would get me out. Like we had grand plans together. And then the snake says, I am sorry. We have done all that we can. The 7 serpents bid you farewell. And then he shapeshifts back into a little snake, and then just slithers away. And Calvitas goes after it, tries to like grab the snake. And what happens is the snake like reaches out and bites him, and he like, looks at it, and he's like, "You trust a snake, and you always get bit." And he spits in the ground, and the snake like slithers away. And then he looks back, and we see Ari and Raya and Navarro on the ledge that he just fell from, looking down at him. What do you guys do?
I want to cast some guiding bolt at him.
You're just gonna lightning bolt him in the face.
Yeah. Yeah, but this time, since everybody's here and it doesn't seem like he's gonna escape, I'm not gonna do that to the extreme of 3rd level. I'll just settle. I'll settle for. I'm just gonna do 2nd level. 18.
Yeah.
Assuming that hits. 2nd level. 19 damage.
Oh my gosh. It doesn't kill him, but it gets really close.
Well, next attack has advantage, right?
Yep. That's why I was like, let me just go ahead and.
Yes, I mean, Ari, do you want to?
I don't think Ari wants to finish it.
So I think what happens, right, is Ari, I
no.
think you have the initiative next, right, in this situation, right?
I do.
And so, like, Navarro, like, looks at you expectantly, like...
Yeah, I think I look down, and I just, like, okay. And I shoot at him.
Oh, okay. I was not expecting that.
No, I do it. I think I'm like, he was right. He almost got away. Like, sorry, my friend. I think that's what I like say. I'm like, sorry, my friend. And then
He growls at you, and you miss.
No, she has advantage.
Oh, right.
She
Yep,
has
so you hit.
advantage.
Yep.
And I switch my hunter's mark to him, by the way.
And you kill him.
You shot him in the heart.
Yeah, so you shoot him in the heart.
And you're to blame.
And
I'm so sorry, Jordan.
yeah, you shoot him in the heart, and he like goes down to his knees, right? And he looks up at you, and then I think this is what Calvitas.
No.
I think this is what Calvitas would do. So you guys don't.
Let Darius come back.
No. No. So what happens is Calvitas looks up at you, and then his features soften, and he says, "Audie, why?" And then he just tumbles forward.
Can I roll insight?
Yes,
to see if-
please roll an insight check. Yeah.
God, I don't have inspiration though.
And Raya, you can do this too.
Oh no.
Because that's what I'm like. I'm expecting this.
Of course.
Insight.
I'm so nervous. I don't want to roll this because Aria's going to be an
12.
emotional wreck
think
if she
so.
doesn't make this. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no!
Yeah. Both of you are like, oh my gosh, it was Darius. Oh no, we killed Darius.
But because I don't think we killed Darius. I think we killed Calvitas, and maybe he let Darius come back for a second to actually die.
Mm-hmm.
But I know how Ari is going to be if she thinks that. So I want to, like, try and lie to comfort her.
No. I throw my bow down and I go down to try to cast Cure Wounds right now.
Yeah, I mean, so right, like it's yeah, in terms of like round order, right? He's just gone to 0. So yeah, Ari, what do you want to do?
I want to go down and try to unless you like try to restrain me, to go before me.
If I see her trying to run down,
So,
I would
we'll
try
just
to.
say as a reaction, I throw down my longbow to try to start running.
Right.
So if you want to try to restrain me, that's fine. But I'm going down there to try to cast.
Yeah.
Cure
So now it's Raya's turn. Yeah, because Ari just did that action. Yeah.
Yeah, so I would just say, I would like hold on to your hand, I guess, and just go, Ari, don't. And like try and like, can I grapple her by her hand?
I mean, you can.
You can attempt to, yeah. Make athletics checks in response, yeah.
Nope, I'm so strong.
Raya's just very
Can
not.
I also make like a wisdom save to like see like if I would be wise enough to like?
So I mean, what do you consider wise in this situation?
Like, what would be considered wise is probably to listen to her.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Make a wisdom save. Let's just say DC 15. That's a good standard DC.
Nope, I'm going down there.
Yeah. All right.
I shake off your hand. I run down.
So, well, the thing is, though, it's Valentino's turn right before yours. Or actually, no, you got the same initiative. No, it's your turn before his. Yep. So go, you do it. Yep.
Well, but he hasn't had a turn yet, though.
Right, but I mean, he. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. So let's finagle that and just say.
We've
right?
done it weirdly. It's fine.
Yeah, exactly. Now we're in actual turn order. So I think he's gonna try to do the. No, you know what he does? He just looks at you and says, "Ari, stand down. That's an order."
I mean, should I make another wisdom save? I don't know. I mean, I guess it's up to me, really, but...
Yeah. It's Ari's inclination to go.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, it was Riot saying it, so I really was kind of like either way, but
right.
If Navarro's saying it...
Yeah.
Okay, so I think that, like, I, like, shake off Riot's hand, and I'm like... No, Navarro, please, that was Darius. We have to save him.
Darius is dead. It's Calvitas playing tricks. I said stand down. That is an order. And he loads his crossbow again.
Like, at me?
No, just load it. He's just loading it.
Oh, okay.
But that's the equivalent of stand down.
Yes, exactly.
I'm much better with a bow than he is.
It's true. He's not threatening you. He's just absently loading his crossbow.
Would Darius have made it, or Calvitas done a death save at this point?
Yeah, I mean, so that happens, right? And then, yeah, it's death save time for him. So let's do that.
Because if...
So, Toity, you can catch up at this, like, soon.
I don't know if I would necessarily been following them, because I don't know where they went.
Sure, okay.
I would have probably been back, like, trying to help the people who are...
That makes sense.
Like, maybe cast, like, healing spells on people to try to save them.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Because also...
Right, one success.
At that point, I would be like, if Ari's not physically going down there, then I would, I don't know how far away we are, but I would cast, I would do Sacred Flame.
On your turn, you would just cast Sacred Flame on him?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, honestly, I'm fine with us, like, not going in initiative order at this point. I think Ari is, like...
Yeah, it was just if you guys were gonna... Yeah, so, I mean, if you want to, yeah, Riot, you can just flame him. And then he'll just burn. That's what will happen.
Yeah, I mean, I just want to do it to make sure that he's really dead. He's not coming back right now.
Yeah, so what happens, right, is you do that. You cast Sacred Flame, and Darius's body burns. And
not with fire. It's Sacred Flame is radiant damage.
Right.
It's not actual fire damage.
It's like white fire.
Yeah, it's like white fire. It's dramatic, Emily.
It's hotter than normal fire. It's white fire.
Right, so white flame...
I mean, to be fair, I wanted to cremate him anyway.
Right. So yeah, white fire burns his corpse. And I think what happens is you guys watch it for quite a while as it just burns. And then he's obviously very dead. And then, like, the moment before anyone does anything else while you're just watching this... Navarro just points the crossbow at his body and just pulls the trigger again. And then just into his charred corpse, just crossbow bolt. And he just, like, nods to himself. He's like, I think he's dead.
Ari's going to pick up her longbow and storm off. She doesn't want to watch this.
So the question is, Raya, do you go and try to revivify?
No.
Okay.
That would just piss off Navarro.
I mean, so this is the thing. I think what happens, right, is Navarro looks at you, and he says, "An order, Raya," and then he walks away. So he's like giving you, he's like specifically testing your loyalty here.
Yeah, I was trying to see. I don't think I have anything to do this though. I don't think I have any sort of sword. I have a hand axe.
Get him?
Yeah, I want to make sure there's no sort of weird magic that he's gonna come back if we're not there to control
You could
it.
bat him with a hand axe. You could do that.
Yeah.
This
So,
might take a while.
I don't know if Navarro sees me or not, but I go over and make sure he's not coming back. Because even Revivify, you can't restore body parts.
Sure.
Yep, that's why Moldrak.
Yeah, right? So we have this thing, right, where Raya goes over and maybe we don't know what she's going to do at first, right? She stands over and then we just see her grab the hand axe and the camera cuts to black, right? Right as her hand comes down with the hand axe and all we hear is just like this sickening like thud into his neck.
We're so sorry, Jordan.
Well, that's the thing. I was honestly expecting Raya to end up going over and revivifying, and then we would have cut right there. So we had the whole next time on Terra Nullius to discuss it with Jordan and be like, hey, do you want to come back? Like, what are we thinking? But yeah, no, it's totally cool. Like, I'm into it. I mean, this is the thing, right? Like, it seemed like Jordan was okay either way. And that's why I wanted to make sure before we did this session, right? Like, talk about that with him.
Fine with whatever.
But it seemed like he was fine with whatever. So, I think
Jordan.
What?
I was gonna say Jordan can be one of the ogres.
Yeah, I mean, so we'll have to figure out.
Because I mean,
Right,
myself,
now we have to
I'd
figure out
love
what
to
our
do
relationship
Revivify
is.
and figure out if we could get Darius back. But
I need to-
Raya.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely a way that you guys could get Darius back for sure. Still, but yeah.
Oh really? Okay.
I
mean,
mean,
I'm not gonna.
Like, there's legitimately magic, like very high level magic, but magic all the same that could still bring him back.
I'm not gonna lie. Like, I think I am kind of like. Wait, what was I gonna say? Dude, next step for me is like, what happened to Oatly?
Mm-hmm.
Actually, that's probably what I'm doing.
Yeah.
The next step
That's
for
what I-
me
that's
is
what I thought.
leveling up.
Probably what happened. Probably what's happening while they're gone is I'm like going around making sure everything's okay, and then I'm like, where's Oatly? Oh, that's because that's what I was gonna say. Like, I'm actually kind of annoyed that he just up and killed those ogres because I kind of wanted to interrogate the shaman.
Well, yeah. Let's. So, Toity, do you go into the jungle trying to look for Oatly?
Not very far. I like maybe turn to a few soldiers. Like,
I think there was a place like a little bit further away from camp that they were staying. You can go there and just like check it out.
I probably I turned to some of the Are some of the sailors around?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I probably grabbed some of the sailors like we need to go find Oatly, and it's like, could you guys come? I kind of can't go on my own.
One of them looks at you and says, "Oatly."
The ogre.
We killed the ogres.
No.
They turned against us.
These were different ogres.
How can you tell?
These are
all ogres look the same, don't they? They're all ogres.
I know the other ogres.
These
were not them.
Yeah, he looks at you, and I think so. What happens, right, is you're talking with this random sailor, and Mickey comes over, and he says, "It seems awfully convenient, Toity, that the ogres left right before the attack."
I am looking for Oatly to see what happened. Those ogres were the ones that threw him out.
Did they throw him out, Toity?
They
Or
weren't.
was
But
this all a ploy?
Either way, I want to find out.
Toity, think about this. Why didn't we hear the ogres coming? Why didn't we have scouts? This doesn't make any sense.
I agree. That's why I want to find out what happened.
Well, then I'm coming with you.
I am perfectly fine with that.
Yeah, so I guess you and Miggy go out into the jungle together.
Are we gonna finish soon or take a break? Because I really gotta go to the bathroom.
Well, I mean, we're at 11.
Mm-hmm.
So I think let's just end there. right? Let's end with you.
It's a good stopping point.
Yeah, you're going into the jungle to try to see what's going on, right? But we won't know until next time we play. Well, that was a thing.
I survived, but Darius
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
gonna go.
Man, that was intense. I'm pretty satisfied with the way it turned out, though. I think that was cool. We got to have so many cool like choice moments. I honestly, I think my favorite moment of the whole episode was when Navarro asked Ari choose which one to kill.
Thanks for not killing me, Alyssa. I mean, also before we left, we probably told like the soldiers in the head, like, "Hey, we're going to find out what happened to the other ogres because these weren't the same ogres."
Yeah, of course, yeah. Super cool, super
Right
cool.
away? You're not gonna wait for Ryan and I?
I don't know where you guys went.
Yeah, it seems
so
like
we
it
can't
seems
really
like a Toy
hear
thing
you.
to do. Yeah, you got really quiet all of a sudden, Alyssa.
Yeah, you got really quiet.
Don't know what happened.
That's a little better now. I don't know. Okay.
All right, so
Give us that.
yeah, I was
XP.
gonna
Let's
say
level up to level
y'all
6.
want some XP.
Yes.
We have to have leveled up after all that.
So the thing is, unfortunately, you are sharing the XP with literally everyone.
Are
So
we though?
Can-
you are definitely sharing the XP with everyone. There's no way. At
We
the
beat
very least, the
Calvinus
wizard.
and the snake people and the ogres.
Yeah. So let me add up all these guys. You killed a lot of people.
And also, a lot of soldiers died, so that's good. We don't have to share it with them.
So
Oh. Man, Arya is gonna be screwed up for a very long time now.
She
Hey,
is.
Miggy's cabinet is full of alcohol now.
I know. I think Arya and Miggy are just gonna become drunks together.
yeah. Let's
See, guys, this is why I didn't want Sabu to come, because he would have died fighting a friggin' ogre or something. And I would have been distracted. I wouldn't have been able to help kill Calvinus, because I would have been worried about him.
So let's think about who. So I'm gonna just give XP. I'm gonna split XP between you guys and the main characters of the NPCs.
Okay. Please let it be at least 1149.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so
4.
it's gonna be. Everyone gets 2,293 experience points.
2293.
2293.
Yeah.
Level 6.
So yeah, that means that Jordan's new character gets to be level 6. So that's cool.
Level
Yeah.
6 is at what experience point again?
14,000.
Okay, yeah, we're good then. I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
Let's see what cool things I get.
Uh-huh.
I know. That's what I'm like. Oh,
Arya's
let me
gonna
open
be
my
so
manual.
depressed, but you know what? She gets cool new stuff.
Don't forget on your character sheet to actually go in and manually change the level,
Yeah,
not
that's
just
what
your
I
XP.
just did.
Oh right.
Okay.
But actually, I don't think I get anything. Ooh, I get favored enemy and nature explorer improvements.
Ooh.
Ooh! Oh my gosh, I get another channel divinity per long rest.
Ooh, cool.
And I get one extra 3rd level spell. That's all spell wise. And then domain feature. What is this?
I get counter charm and a bard college feature.
Ooh.
Yes, I have blessed healer now. The healing spells I cast and others heal me as well. When I cast a spell of 1st level or higher that restores hit points to a creature other than me, I regain hit points equal to 2 plus the spell's level.
Nice.
I don't get any new spells. That's kind of sad, but that's okay.
I know, that's why I'm like, I get one extra
So
spell
I
slot.
get an additional favored terrain. Which terrain do I
Ooh.
take? Let's see here.
What do you have right now, jungle?
Jungle. So
Maybe you should do like caves or hills or something.
Maybe hills are just like
I'll be
regular
back.
forests?
I'll be right back.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah,
Can,
you
can
too.
we go to like the regular map so I can see like what kind of stuff is around here?
Yeah, of
'Cause
course.
it would be something that's around here, I would assume.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So maybe like
Is there like coastline? Is that a thing? Or grasslands or hills? Those would probably be your options.
so technically jungle isn't on here. Would jungle just be like a sub thing of like forest?
Yeah, it would. Well, so what? Yeah, what are the options it gives you?
The options are let's see here. It says Arctic, coast, desert, forest, grassland, mountain, swamp, or underdark.
Yeah, so forest just means any forest, but also jungle.
Okay.
So maybe mountains.
So maybe mountains. Yeah.
Mountains or well, but you said those are more hills than
Yeah, they're kind of hills. What was?
probably coast.
Well,
I
yeah, that's
think
what I was thinking too. Yeah.
Coast sounds right because we spent a lot of time on the coast.
Yeah.
So I was gonna say
Well, I guess I'll have to like throw more semi-aquatic creatures at you.
Man, next level I get a 4th level spell. A single 4th level
Nice.
spell.
Ooh, I get additional magic secrets. At 6th level, you learn 2 spells of your choice from any class.
Oh.
Nice.
Spell you choose must be of a level you can cast as shown in the bard table or a cantrip.
nice.
Guys, we're only 11 levels away from me getting a 9th level spell.
Guys, it says that on top of choosing an additional favorite enemy, I
Anemone?
also learned their language.
Oh.
That's
That's
pretty awesome.
interesting.
So
Make
that's
people-
So it says you choose one additional favorite enemy as well as an associated language.
that's really interesting.
That's pretty legit.
Oh.
Oh, maybe I should choose the ogres because I just
No.
chose them.
Yeah, I mean that seemed like the most logical one to choose.
Yeah.
Unless you choose lizard people.
Yeah, that's the one thing I would go for.
Well, yeah, we still
We
can't
can't hear you.
Alyssa.
Up on, I've hung out more with the ogres to like
Right, that's what I'm thinking too.
hear them. So like through the magical means of being a ranger,
Yeah.
I've just like picked up their language.
Yeah, I think
I'm
that
like,
makes some more sense.
Sweetie, I don't need you no more.
It'd be nice to have someone who doesn't need spells to talk to ogres. I'm not gonna lie.
That would be so cool. So just like in the background, I've just been like secretly like listening and like picking up on like words and phrases
Yeah.
that maybe they've been repeating and stuff. And
Yeah, I'm into it.
I don't.
I'm
I
so into this.
So does that mean your favorite enemy is giants then?
I guess. I mean,
Yeah, I think
is
that's what it is.
ogres like a type of giant?
Yeah, they're giants. Yeah.
Is that what they're
And-
speaking as giant?
Yeah.
Or... Okay, so then yeah, I guess giant.
I mean, they're speaking a specific, like they're speaking like New World giant, which is different from Old World giant. But yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So I guess yeah, favorite enemy would now be giant.
Mm-hmm. Giants and dragons. That's pretty cool.
Yes. We still haven't faced a dragon, which I'm kind of upset about.
Oh, they exist.
I'm not too sad about that. It's
Oh,
dragon.
darn.
I'll tell you one thing, Alyssa. You guys have had a chance to fight a dragon, and you did not take it. It just ended up not. Yeah, there was a point where you could have fought a dragon, but it didn't end up happening.
Was it in the spooky ghost tomb?
I'm not gonna say.
I wonder if it was in there. Alyssa, do you
We
have
still
yourself
can't hear you.
muted?
I think it's where my hand's being placed.
Ah,
My hand on my laptop, maybe it's like
yeah, right over the microphone or something. Yeah.
Even then, you're pretty quiet.
Yeah, I don't know. I wonder if it's there or if we were inside a dragon in the flesh tunnel.
Oh, this is the best parts of being a GM. Just random theories like that. Wonderful.
Okay, you're saying things, Alyssa, and looking excited, and we still can't hear you.
I don't know what to tell you. Like
But what were you saying?
I get 47 hit points now.
Oh, nice.
That's
You're
right.
ahead of me now. I only have 45.
I have 33, so
Yeah. That's all. I'm not saying anything besides yeah.
But yeah, so a thing to point out though, there technically can still be a quest to get Darius back. That is still on the table.
I still want to talk to Willow. So
yeah, exactly. Talking to Willow is a great next step if you want to try to pursue that. So
I mean, we have to go towards that way anyways to explore the rest of the
yeah.
island.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel so bad though. This is now Jordan's third character that he's had to play. But maybe it'll be exciting though. Maybe it'll bring some kind of.
He can do something totally different if he wants to.
Yeah, and it will be...
it's a good opportunity to play a class that like sucks at the beginning levels because you're coming in at level 6 and you already get stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's like wizards who are awful at like first level. You could be like
awesome at 6th level.
Right, so, stuff like that where it's like classes that you would never choose to start out with because they're awful. You just get to go ahead and like get all the cool stuff.
Okay, so I'm adding giant, and then I'm going to put in parentheses, like, new world.
New world, yeah.
On there. Obviously, I don't think I could speak giant in the old.
No. Yeah. The languages probably have a common ancestor from, like, thousands of years ago, but they don't sound anything alike anymore. But yeah, I will say there is one like special point on the map that you guys have not revealed yet. So that is a thing. But it's kind of cool because it seems like we're starting to get an idea of what the wrap up of the island arc is gonna look like. And I'm excited.
End of season 2 coming up.
Well, season 3, but yeah.
No, I said end of season 2.
End of season 2, right.
Season 3 is going to be us charging the mainland.
Exactly. And there's a lot of stuff going on in the mainland. It's going to be great.
Oh my gosh.
Cool stuff. Well, there you go. That is episode 17 of Terra Nullius.
I'm really glad we ended with us leveling up. Otherwise, I'd be going to bed very depressed.
Oh, man. Honestly, this is my favorite kind of session because, like, a bunch of things not only came to a head that have been, like, building for a little while, but, like, there's also a bunch of, like, unanswered questions and a bunch of, like, possible ways to go from here. So there's just a lot of cool possibilities, and that's what I love about Terra Nullius. There's a lot of things going on, and y'all are on board with it. I'm glad. Thank you for letting me cause you suffering. It's pretty great. Yeah. And so we will not be back next week with Terra Nullius because someone can't be here.
Sorry, I have a job.
It's fine. I'm just kidding. But we'll figure out what we're going to do. Probably do a one-shot of one sort or another. And hopefully we'll be back in 2 weeks with more Terra Nullius and possibly, most probably, definitely a new character. And it's honestly good that we ended up doing it like this because the people who just came for the teleporting just came. And so it would be very, very easy to just be like, oh yeah, there's this other guy that was among them.
There was also this other guy
exactly.
who just like
before we
fell
like
asleep during the whole thing. Oh darn.
Well, that's the thing. He probably like was there. Well, that's the thing is Jordan was saying he wants to be a paladin. So that fits perfectly because he can just be one of the knights that was there, right?
Oh yeah.
It's super easy to just put him in. So cool. Yeah, there you go. All right, that's Terra Nullius episode 7. Thanks for playing, guys.